here with my friend, and then the partnership till the end. We have red money to spend, So if you know who's a real friend, pop a bottle, hey, let we pop a bottle, hey, say pop a bottle, hey, let we pop a bottle, hey, let we pop a bottle, hey, say pop a bottle, hey.
Round of applause. This band is led by my good friend here. This is Mr. Ian Small. Give Ian Small a round of applause. And the guy on the keyboard, where is Ronald Jagannath? So give Ronald a round of applause. They are the leaders of the band. And on the rhythm guitar we have Ricky. And on the drum set we have Terry. And this young man here, he is one of our lead singers. He is Trevor. Go Trevor, come let us see you now. I notice he dress up like a cricketer. You see how he dress up like a cricketer? He looking like Sunil Narayan, the ball swinging all how. And I want to bring up the next guitar man. What do you name? Do you see? Right. What you name? I want to give the bass man a round of applause. So ladies and gentlemen, we want all you to enjoy the music. This is the first time they're playing. This is the launch here. As I said, it's a brand new band, and we want tonight to be a very joyous one, and one that we will always remember. So we will invite you to dance and have a good time. So please put your hands together and welcome VIBEZ Movement. Give them a big round of applause. Hey. Check. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Listen to songs. Yeah. So the people feeling on the inside. You see, tonight is all about vibes. We don't hear anyone who's sitting down and think it's all about vibes. It's all about having a nice time. It's all about a new beginning, a new creation. Look out for the new VIBEZ Movement. Right? So we want to take things to a different level. Right. So we're going to kick things off right now and do it in 5 style.
What you are about to witness is scientifically authentic. It is just 1 step ahead of present-day reality and 2 steps ahead of present-day sexiness. Prepare yourself to attempt to conceive an inconceivable outer space adventure. Brace yourself for something so fantastically fantastical, you'll soil yourself from intergalactic excitement. Get ready to...
the inside of me. Because every little thing is gonna be alright. Well, I like what they say. Don't worry about a thing. We never worry. Because every little thing is gonna be alright. Well, I like to sing. We rise up this morning. Smile in the rising sun. Sweet to the birds. Sit down on the stairs. Singing sweet songs. But melody pure and true. Let's say, this is my message to you. Oh, yeah. Don't worry about a thing. We never worry. We got and when they hear all their singing, I tell you, don't worry about a thing. We never worry. Everything's gonna be alright. Yeah. Tune again, VIBEZ movement. So we say, it's all about all sides of music on the inside. So we're gonna switch it up a little bit for everybody on the inside. Watch how we're going to get different now. That's it. Woman alone. You know what happened to me last night? Last night I came to drink. The girl come in front of me, I squeeze her chest. I said, darling, if this could I give milk, we didn't bump for the cow. When she done wrong, I squeeze she ass. I said, darling, if this could I lay egg, we didn't bump for the fowl. You know she squeezed my crotch? She said, if this you walk in, we didn't bump for your brother. Now you see the fella they call Ian Small, I will tell you, Give them a round of applause. This is the band launch this evening. Now Ian is a nice boy, but he's a little stingy. That man carry a girl in town to shop. The girl say up here bra she want. She say, Ian, I want the bra. Ian say, how much for the bra? She said 500. You know what Ian tell she? He said, darling, let me put it like this to you. Roses are red, sugar is gold. Why wear a bra when you have nothing to hold? The girl said, hey, the girl said, so what do you ask you wearing jockey shorts for? Somebody make some noise. Oh, you hear this one? A little boy come home from school, and as he walk in the yard, the dog pass across. He hit the dog one kick, boop. The mother said for kicking the dog, no hot dog for you for 1 month. His brother come home. As the brother come home, the chicken pass. He hit the chicken one kick. The mother said, no chicken and chips for you for kicking the chicken. No chicken and chips for you. You know when the father come home, the cat pass across, he kick the cat. The mother said, the little boy said, Mommy, you go tell him or you want me to tell him? Now, let me tell you a bit. I like Naries bar. You see this bar? Let me get the bar a round of applause. The man is met. But I'm telling you, I went by the bar to buy something and a girl started to give me a set of sweet drink talk. You know why sweet drink talk? Hear what she tell me. She said, boy, the way you looking Pepsi and the way you looking Spritey, you looking like you on Coke. And I looking for a tall boy. And the most I feel you could give me is a small boy. Well, I started to give she back sweet drink talk and she asked, I said, well, Miss Big Red, I didn't know you were so low. But I noticed you're massive and you're chubby. But if I could have get myself up, I would have hit you a buster in your big slice. Banga. What's your name? Leroy. Leroy, where you from? What area?
Where your mother going?
Leroy, I ain't gonna lie. Leroy, you're a fella you could get walk easy. Right now, Bermuda's looking for you. They want somebody to advertise your biscuit. And you can carry that fella there to do monster cookies. And you see a girl, she could do rough stuff. Hey, wait, here's the music. Let me tell you something. This fella here, you see with the white pants? You see cricket going on the TV there? When is we next match, Red Steel? Sunday? Ma'am, you know Red Steel? In case you don't know, I have a black piece of steel for you. But I'm going to tell you something. Let me tell you something. You see this fella they call Trevor? He like cricket. And he went in India to play cricket. And he see a girl he like. But because he like to talk so much cricket, he write the letter in cricket language. You ever hear a letter in cricket language? Hear this boy. Hear the letter in cricket language. Dear Miss Bales, as I stood in my silly mid-on position watching all your covered points, I was wondering if I could remove your slips, open your long leg, spread out your fine leg, get my leg before your wicket and get down in your deep gully. You see, I notice you have a serious crack in the middle of your pitch, but I don't mind handling the bad bounce. And if you don't like how I bat in, I don't mind taking up a feeling position. Well, the girl give here a date, and 2 weeks after he come back to Trinidad, she write here a cricket letter too. Hear the letter she write here. Dear Mr. Stumps, you cannot play cricket because when you're supposed to be bowling down the center of my wicket, your ball swinging way down the leg side. And when I'm looking for hard, stiff cock ball, you belting wind ball. And you can't even back in your crease because look how your little father come from behind and stuff you. Alright, I want to ask you a question. like a jamais somewhere. You know, for a minute I thought was your girl anybody there? Anyhow, let me ask you a question. If all you believe Trinidad and Tobago is the best country in the world, somebody say yeah, yeah. You know, we just have all kind of thing down here. Hurricane come in. People just be, when hurricane come in America and thing, they just be boxing up window. We just put out speaker box. I know a man run and he hang a piece of orange peel by the window when he hear hurricane come in. They ask him what you do that for. He said, my grandmother said that as break wind. That's right. Boss, where you from? Mova? Congratulations. You're the best looking man I ever see from Mova. Who you come with? You and who?
Alone.
You come alone? Well, you're going home with something tonight. Look in the corner there. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I like this one. Ian, let me and you sing a track, Nina. Yeah. But we want dancers. We want dancers. You want dancers. We look, boss. You can wine. You can wine. You can do an Indian dance. Indian wine. Dance anyone or you can wine a little bit. You want Indian school, you want kind of something.
Everybody will win.
Hey you, how are you dance? Stop. You will have. I find you resemble Tommy Joseph and everything. Are your family? Alright, I'm going to make you do a little wine now, right? 155. 155. And hit me at 8. Now Ian Small and them, I tell you now there, this is the launch of the band. The name of the band is VIBEZ Movement. I hear them the first time they played is tonight. And I think they're doing really good and I want to let them know. So Ian, when people want to hire or you to play the party and wedding and thing, who they have to check? What number? Well, look, we have the numbers supposed up there. Right? Right? Yeah. We paid for weddings, cookings, parties, birthdays. If you have a funeral, we paying for that too. And the way also people go these days, we paying for divorce too. Right? Come. Get ready to wine. Hit me the 8. Hit me 8. What your name? What your name? Leroy. Say Leroy. Oh, Leroy, bend down low. Oh, Leroy, bend down low. Oh, Leroy, put your hand in the air. Let me see you wind up, wind up. Let me see you grind up, grind up. Let me see you jump up. Right? If you just don't care. So if you feel good, I'm going to learn to dance with you. Run the rhythm. We win a competition. Anybody that beat Leroy in a whining will get a prize tonight. The prize will be a free trip to any destination of your choice with any red band maxi taxi. Right? Alright, we're going to be on that jersey from the band. Hey, Rastaman, come. You only know, come to Rastaman, come. Hey, Somebody say it again. Alright. Let me see the Rastaman one. Raise your jersey, let me see something. Right. I just want a slow rhythm on the shots. 1, 2, 3, slow. Wine and a wine and a wine and a wine and a wine. Sing it on me. We can do it. Hey, hey. Another one now get us into the gym. Let me see the Rasta man. Make a real wine now. 155. 155. Right? Rasta man get ready to wine. Let me go. Wine, wine. Hey! On behalf of VIBEZ Movement, on behalf of this new band that is launching here tonight, we want to present you with this jersey, brother, because I make you out tonight. He is one of the better talented man, son of the soil. Let me give you right around the applause. Let me see if we can sing something.
I got blessed. First of all, I like to say thank God for this award. Thanks to all my fans, different friends, thanks to the parents here for recognizing my talent. I'd also like to make up my band to the generation next to the house. Yeah. You want me to say something here? Yeah. Come on, Suka. Give us some kind of thing. Start. You coming? You start. I'm coming. You start. Listen. Dang 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 stop all the house to get to it. I just seen in the party. You used to when we was young. Just go come on something sexy. So you see the woman wrong. We don't get ready to okay. We didn't go in the market for it. So why you say? Tonight we got my feelings on my head. Tonight we got my feelings on my head.
Let me tell you this. When I come in here, there's no police stop me. They want to pull out my thing. They say my thing too dark. I say, officer, catch yourself. My glass down is me watching. You understand? You know what the doctor tell me? He said I wouldn't dare and go black out. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, we're here tonight to have a good time. Remember, it's the launch of this new band. I want men all have all the wedding and all the party, all the recommend this band. VIBEZ Movement. Take down the number on all the phone. Give them a call. This is Ian Small. That gentleman is Ronald Juggernaut. They are the leaders. This is Ricky, Terry. What's your name?
Miss Estrada.
This is Miss Estrada, right? She's the female vocalist. So let me see a round of applause. When I see she for the first time, I won't lie. I see she coming down Frederick Street. She had on her short pants. I said, darling, where you coming from? She said, I went to buy curtain. I said, well, check me for rod. Then I asked her, I said, so where you going? She said, well, I'm going to buy paint now. I said, well, check me for brush. And when I watched the short pants, I said, darling, you born on the 26th of December. She said, why? I said, look at Boxing Day. All right, all of them demand a round of applause. Let me go. And Ian Small, give them a round of applause. I want to see everybody dancing on the floor, eh? Everybody. And let me tell you, watch me on camera. This band come to mash up the place. VIBEZ Movement, Ian Small, Ronald Juggernaut, Trevor Gore, and what's your name? Miss Estrada. And you see me? When all you see me, I'm mashing up. So everybody, make some noise! Everybody, I want to give a special round of applause to this gentleman, Mr. Kenneth Superstar. I tell you, this band is good worldwide. You know what you guess, right? So VIBEZ Movement, let me get that in.
Yeah. I feel a little excited here.
So we're gonna take it.
Let's go again, alright? Let's go.
Woman,
sexy dog. So you have a good one. Back to regular thing. Anybody playing Mass next year? Anybody playing Mass next year? Or they like carnival? Let me start it like this. What? Hey! What you doing? What you
tomorrow.
You want to duck
When I want to duck some walk tomorrow. So here what will be in Naries, right? So we're gonna do this thing nice. Roll the track. You see this right now here? Right now this is your home, right? We are starting up in your house. So we're gonna do this thing nice, right? Let me see what you do this thing. Hey! Sing! You want to win your ways by chance, slow. You see me there, you there, you there. Sing! I bring music to make you dance, yes.
You gonna do it for Juve next year? Stay tuned. Look to the sun. Yeah. We wanna see some on TV right now. Put some on TV right now. What is it? What is it? VIBEZ Movement, new man on the scene, is all about vibes. So it's from Christmas to Carnival. We must give all in something like this. Anybody like Christmas? We must do something like this. We must do something like this. So Mr. Small, Mr. Naries, you listen? We have it from now. We have it from now.
Oh. So wait, so we do all Christmas in July then. So somebody, I don't know what I want for Christmas, right? So we're gonna do this night.
Hey!
and we're here right now at Media Models Mansion. And this is the crew, VIBEZ Movement. They just kill off Naries one time, no crime. So I want you all to introduce yourself to KB TV and Media Model Mansion, you know?
Yeah, well, I don't know. My name is Ian Small, right? I'm the lead vocalist on the band, one of the leaders of the band, VIBEZ Movement. It's a brand new band on the scene. We're all about vibes. We're all about promoting Trinidad culture. We're all about representing, and we're all about bringing the message to the people, all about spreading joy and love, bringing back the love in the music. It's all about one love, one unity, one Trinidad and Tobago, and we just want to take the music further to all heights, right? My name is Ian Small representing, you don't know, boom!
Nice. So you introduce yourself to Media Model Mansion and, you know, tell us about how long you have been in this game, you know? Let the people know who this is.
Yeah, well, I am Miss Estrada, that's M-I-Z, Miss E-M-E, that's me, right? I've been singing for a while now, over 20 years. You know, I've been in other competitions and stuff, and I'm really happy to be with this new band, VIBEZ Movement. You know, we're ready to hot up the place. Nice music, all sorts of music, all genres. So, you know, big up to the band, and big up to everybody. Love you, Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes, enough respect. Trevor Go is in the house, soca artist for Trinidad and Tobago. It's a pleasure to be with a big band, VIBEZ Movement. My boy, Mr. Small, Miss Estrada. We're doing it nice. My boy, here, you're doing the interview. I know you're doing it nice. So,
I'm going to tell you something, right? From here now, what you're planning to do, you know, in the future, like, probably next for the season coming up this summer. You know, this summer is a real hasty time right now with bands.
Well, as I say, VIBEZ Movement is all about vibes, right? Sometimes we go into the band room and all the vibes flow. It's all about bringing new music, new ideas to the people, new styles. As I say, bring back the love in the music, because you know how music is nowadays.
Yeah.
Music right now is a competition, and we're not on competition. We're all about spreading our mission. We're all about vibes, and we're on a mission to bring back good music and love to the people.
Nice.
So look out for VIBEZ Movement.
Let me ask you this, anything new from each of you all as an original artist? You have anything coming new?
Well,
Anything?
Well, actually, I on the parang scene. I'm going to do a parang coming out, supposed to be for August, to put for the Christmas season. I had one last year, so I'm releasing another one this year, so you all have to look out for that, okay?
Nice.
right, well, you know me and Mr. Trevor Go. You know, I mean, I had big songs like Mama Yo, you know, yeah. The bumper, jack up your bumper. This year something called Cookie. And that's the Cookie Monster. We just want to eat up cookies for this carnival. You don't know, right?
Nice. We can get a little hint at
Huh?
We can get a little hint at the cookie to send us. Alright, so wait. So to send us off. To send us off, I want you to pick up
Right now it's still in studio, so we really want to let the cat out of the bag. Right?
Alright,
But look out for it,
So you don't know, this was Media Models Mansion. This is the VIBEZ Movement. And we out. Naries on a Friday. You don't know.